YouTube? It's your boy JD, aka Mr. December, and we are back with another video. Listen, for those of you that have been watching this channel for some time now, all of you know that I am a preacher and a pastor. And a lot of people have been asking me to share my thoughts or do a live or react to the Devon Franklin and Meagan Good divorce and just kind of give my thoughts on it. But I kind of wanted to hang back for a little bit and wait and see if some more information would come out before I spoke about it. So I found this video on YouTube, y'all, and I will put a link to the full video down in the description box so y'all can go check it out. Excellent video, excellent content creator, and it kind of gives a really good timeline of the whole situation with Devon Franklin and Meagan Good. So let's go ahead and get into it, and I will give you my thoughts. Let's do it.
And there have been things over the years, whether it was the blue dress or
right, it's always something.
A girl, if rather I'm in a Halloween costume, it's pretty much, I know now at this point, I'm like, all right, people are gonna come for me.
Actress Meagan Good and preacher and film executive Devon Franklin, the couple everyone thought was the definition of relationship goals, are getting divorced after almost a decade of marriage. The news sent shockwaves online, with fans saying they're disappointed and have lost hope in love. However, others are saying they're not surprised at all because
Now let me just stop right here. I am one of the ones that is of the opinion that I kind of knew that it wasn't going to last, or I kind of saw this coming a mile away, especially over the last several months where Meagan had pictures taken of her, out having fun, living life, turning up or whatever, and she wasn't wearing her wedding ring months and months ago. So I kind of saw it coming, but kind of saw it coming a little bit further because I think that Devon Franklin wanted to change Meagan in a way that she was not willing or ready to do. And sometimes as a preacher and a pastor, you want to love somebody and let them know that they are accepted, but just being honest, you have to be expecting for people to come for you. Basically, you have to expect that, because people are going to come for you whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad. But I think that the whole image that Meagan had, I don't think it was really conducive to what they were trying to build. But let's go a little bit further.
the signs were clear these two wouldn't last. So what really happened between Meagan and Devon? And what did Meagan reveal about why her marriage came to an end? Meagan and Devon's love story began back in 2011 when they met while working on the romantic comedy Jumping the Broom. Meagan played one of the supporting roles, while Devon worked as an executive for the distribution company that released the film. And though Meagan was dating NFL player Thomas Jones at the time, she said that as soon as she met Devon, she knew he was the one.
I was in the tail end of kind of not so great relationship, not because the person was just weren't right for each other, but I really got a chance to get to know him on set, and I thought, man, that's the kind of guy I wish I could marry. And that was it.
The couple tied the knot on June 16, 2012 in Malibu and revealed they were celibate before marriage, claiming it helped strengthen their relationship.
And the thing that we really fight against is sex the admission price for love? So the idea, like, no, I actually want you to love me because of who I am,
right,
not based on how I perform.
Let me stop right there, because I think what he's saying now is really important. I think that them going the route of celibacy before marriage, I really think that's a good thing to do, because just like he said, he wants her to love him for who he is and not just for what he can do in the bedroom or whatever, because we know that a lot of times men are only looked at for what's in their wallet and what they can provide or do or whatever in the bedroom. So I think that them making that connection was a really, really positive step. But sometimes things work out and sometimes they don't. But let's keep going.
form.
However, the difference was that Devon, who besides being a film executive is also a Seventh-day Adventist preacher, was straight edge and celibate for 10 years before he and Meagan got married, while Meagan spent her 20s partying and dating high-profile men like 50 Cent, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Tyrese, Lil Wayne, and Nick Cannon. In 2016, Meagan...
All right. So I'm going to quit stopping it so much, but let's just be honest here. Do y'all remember growing up early years in elementary school? One of these things is not like the other. I mean, if you look at Megan's track record, the kind of guys that she has been used to were totally opposite of what Devon was. And I think that was ultimately one of the biggest problems. I mean, 50, Lil Wayne, and then you start dating a preacher. I mean, that's something that didn't go together, in my opinion. But everybody has a past. People can grow from their past and learn what's right for them or what's not right for them. And I want to give the benefit of the doubt, but when you come from dating people like that and then go to dating a preacher, and not just somebody that's in the church, but somebody that's a preacher. I believe one of the clips earlier was shown him speaking at Joel Osteen's church. So that's, pretty high profile level in the Christian community. So, I mean, to me, that's kind of where you set yourself up for failure, because people have to change because they want to change. You can't make somebody change. And I don't care how people want to pretend that they can change or try to put on a facade. You have to know for sure that person has changed, and changed because they wanted to, and not just to make you happy. It has to be a change that happens deep down within. And I think that, and I say that because of some of the things that she wore, and I'm not judging, but I mean, let's just be honest. Most men don't really like for their woman to dress so provocatively. And to go further, a man that's a preacher really does not like it. And I know he defended her on several occasions about people coming at her about what she wore, as he should. He should have protected his woman. If you're not protecting your woman when other people are coming for her, then you are dead wrong. And he has done that. So big ups to him. But I don't think that Meagan really fully made the change that he wanted to see, or enough change to make that relationship conducive to what they were trying to do. But let's keep going.
And Devon published a book called The Wait, a powerful practice for finding the love of your life and the life you love. And in the book, Devon admitted that he was reluctant to date Meagan because of her Hollywood lifestyle. "I didn't want to date an actress," Devon wrote. "I just didn't think it would be the right career fit."
Again, you can't change somebody that does not want to be changed. And then on top of that, he knew from the jump that was probably somebody that he shouldn't be dating, or somebody that would not be a good fit for him. So I think that sometimes we get blinded by the things that we want, and sometimes our desires get so heavy that we really think that that's the will of God for our lives. But let's keep going.
He also said that he knew Meagan smoked and liked to drink, which was another reason he was hesitant to date her. As for Meagan, she was worried that a clean-cut, religious guy like Devon wasn't the right choice for her. However, they both claimed staying selfish.
So already on both sides, he was reluctant, she was reluctant. So that's kind of a recipe for failure.
And taking the time to know each other helped them realize they were meant to be. "Home is about the person more than the place," Meagan and Devon wrote in their book. "Our marriage became our home, and it fills us back up when the world drains us." So what went wrong? How come this couple who claimed they had the secret to a happy marriage are now getting divorced? The divorce news came as a shock to many, but not all fans, and some of them are now even saying the relationship was doomed from the start. On Tuesday, December 21st, Meagan and Devon shared a statement on their Instagram accounts, announcing they had decided to go their separate ways after 9 years of marriage. After much prayer and consideration, we have decided to go into our futures separately, but forever connected. We celebrate almost a decade of marriage together and a love that is eternal, the statement read. There's no one at fault. We believe this is the next best chapter in the evolution of our love. We are incredibly grateful for the life-changing years we've spent together as husband and wife. We are also extremely thankful to God for the testimony being created inside us both and for blessing our lives with each other. But earlier last month, Devon gushed about Meagan in an Instagram post he shared to promote her new Amazon Prime Video series, Harlem, and he referred to her as my love. And last June, when Meagan and Devon celebrated their 9th anniversary, Meagan shared a 4-minute highlight reel of their relationship with a caption that read, "To the love of my life, my husband, purpose partner, happy anniversary. This makes number 9 an eternity to go. You are the best decision I've ever made, besides loving Jesus, LOL. I love you with everything inside me, in this life and in the next. Your wife." So how come these two went from talking about eternity to filing for divorce just months later? Well, many fans are now saying the divorce isn't that much of a surprise because Meagan was never fully accepted by the Christian community. Now that the waters have settled, I can say I am not at all surprised by the news about Devon Franklin and Meagan Good, one fan said. What I would say, though, is that I would leave his church so quickly if I was a member.
Now, let me just throw this out there. I don't think that Devon Franklin is actually a pastor. I know he's a speaker and he preaches, but I don't think that he's actually a pastor of a church with congregants and parishioners in it.
For those who don't know, Meagan has faced a lot of backlash over the years from members of the Christian community. For example, when she walked the red carpet at the 2013 BET Awards in a stunning blue gown, self-righteous Christians were quick to call her out for showing off her body. Meagan Good introducing gospel artists and is married to a pastor, which is why I don't understand this dress, one person wrote on Twitter. Another fan even suggested that Devon should be the one who decides what Meagan can wear and said, as a Seventh-day Adventist pastor, he should have kept his wife from dressing like that. Not saying she needs to dress like an old maid, but there is a way to be sexy, classy, and modern without taking it that far.
Now, I agree with that sentiment. It is definitely a way to be classy and sexy at the same time because, I mean, let's just be honest, men are visual, and as a preacher and a pastor, I don't want my lady dressing in a potato sack or anything like that, but I don't want her showing off that much. I mean, that's not for everybody else to see. But at the same time, I'm not sure if he was cool with it or not, because I know a lot of people say, hey, well, you know, if he was cool with it, that's all that matters. But I'm not sure that he was 100% cool with it. And the reason that I say that is because Meagan has gone on record of saying that she never wanted to be traditional, and she never wanted to be looked at as like a submissive type of wife. So I'm of the opinion that if she was dressing like that before they got together, then that was probably her argument. Hey, you knew I dressed like this before we got together, or when we got together. You knew who I was. Whoop. So that probably played a big part. He may not have been as comfortable as he said that he was with the entire situation. And let me just throw this out there, and we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. I know firsthand for a fact that church folks can be absolutely judgmental, damaging, and everything above. But I think one of the things that we need to realize is that nobody is perfect and that all of us are humans. And I don't care if you're in the pulpit or sitting in the back of the church, all of us need grace and all of us have things that we need to work on. So are there some overly judgmental people in the church? Yes. Are there some people that in the church that can come to you in love and can correct in love? Yes, but at the same time, you have to be willing and open to accept criticism. I think that we live in a time now to where nobody wants to be corrected, nobody wants to be criticized or given any constructive criticism about anything. So I think that that's something that everybody needs to work on, because everybody that's coming to try to correct you or trying to give you constructive criticism, everybody is not trying to tear you down. Is there some people that's trying to tear you down? Absolutely. But I don't think that that's the majority. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the issue, and I want to get the conversation started. So don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share the video if you find value in it. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and put your comments down below. Until next time, YouTube, peace.